Colton Herta, it sure was a busy day. It seemed like they were about 5 or 6 different days stuffed into this. It was hot and sweaty balls to begin. We then got a little more cloud cover. Temperatures came down. We had folks running in big packs. We had folks doing qualifying sims. Takuma Sato, fastest at 2:27.5, said they never even bothered trimming out or doing a quali sim. I think they were first overall in speed, but 29th on the no-toe. Tell us what you did today, and I assume that what you did was probably similar to what a lot of folks did.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Did some quali stuff in the well, I guess it's not really the morning, in the first part of the afternoon, and then worked on race running from probably about 3 to 6. So it was a good day. Again, track changed, and obviously we had a lot of rain last night, so we're kind of working from the ground up with the track again. But track evolution was big, and like you said, like from the time we started doing race running to the time now, it probably dropped 20 degrees in ambient and track temp, so that's pretty insane.
Tell folks what a day like today is like for you, and I assume most of the drivers who, again, went through a lot of different things. What we like, what we do, the reason we have so many days of practice is so that you can get as many different types of conditions in. You can learn about all different settings so that whatever race day happens to be, hopefully have something that's close. Is this a frenetic thing for you mentally with a day like this, or are you kind of chill no matter what's going on?
I mean, it's hard to say, right? I think the biggest changer will be how much rubber gets laid down, especially if it doesn't rain. So it's pretty interesting to understand what the race run car will be like after it rains, or it might change again. So it all depends on what we're going to do and how we're going to approach things and weather-wise. So I think if it doesn't rain, track evolution is going to be the biggest thing, but for sure, you know, light skies, dark skies could play an effect.
It's supposed to rain in like 9 minutes, so we have a bit of a cap on how long this is going to run. Let's talk a little bit about your team and finding speed. I know when we spoke after Tuesday, you weren't concerned. You were 26th. Today, you're 16th. The Andretti cars in general weren't rockets if we're talking toe speeds, but tell me your general thought and feeling about where you're at going into Fast Friday.
Pretty happy. You know, Fast Friday is going to be very different. It's going to be a lot warmer and also a lot windier, so that's always interesting.
Trimming out plus a lot of wind.
Yeah,
Woo-hoo!
I think it's like 40-mile-per-hour gusts, so that's very high wind for the super speedway stuff. So it'll definitely be hairy, but yeah, I think there's still going to be gusts Saturday if it doesn't rain. But they're not going to be as high as Friday, and the temp is nowhere near what Friday is going to be like. So it'll be interesting to see. I don't know how relative tomorrow's going to be for our quality simulations, but we'll still try to get as trimmed as possible and see what we can do.
How aggressive do you get or not get? The gusts are the thing that's really scary because, again, you're taking downforce off, we're adding horsepower, and you have high enough wind speeds where it should be chucking the cars around. Like this could be some wet your pants stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on how you're feeling with the car. If the balance is good, you can trim more, and if not, you don't have to. The good thing is we can call off runs here and with no consequence. Usually you just try to stick it out in qualifying. So yeah, that's the one good thing is you can maybe see that the front end's going or the rear end's going and say, oh, we shouldn't do this run, and come back in, add a little bit more downforce. But we'll try to gauge the numbers and see. We'll see how relevant they are by Saturday. But yeah, right now I have no words for you on that. I'm not too sure.
Last thing, going to high boost tomorrow, that's an optional thing. I mean, everybody will, but it's not like you have to use it right away. What's your mindset? Do you want to go out if it's chucking wind around and still do some race day type stuff to get a feel for that? What's the approach to go into big power?
No, I think we probably go. I think tomorrow's going to be mostly, high boost stuff. Anyways, hopefully, you know, I think the wind's supposed to pick up later in the day, so hopefully we can start off the day in relatively low wind and see how that goes.
All right. Amazon tells me my replacement microphone arrived. Hopefully it did. I don't know what I did to break it. Maybe it's just being terrible at my job. All right, that's Colton Herta. He's a taco on the hamburger. We will speak to you on Friday.